Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of Soldiers Talk the podcast. I'm your host, Staff Sergeant McPherson, and on this show we discuss military topics with current and prior service members. Okay, you guys. So today we're gonna be talking about what is good Army leadership. What is good Army leadership, you guys? We're gonna talk about that in this video. Make sure you guys stay tuned in. Okay, you guys. So welcome to Podtober Day 13. Podtober Day 13, you guys. We keeping it going. Podtober Day 13. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And if you're liking the content, if you got any future suggestions about any if you want to suggest a new episode, just hit me up on that email at the bottom. So you guys, we're gonna be talking about what is good army leadership, right? Okay, what is good army leadership? So we're gonna get right into it. So to me, good army leadership is somebody who leads by example. That's the first thing. First thing is they have to be leading by example. If you see someone leading by example, meaning when it comes to PT, they giving it all they got. They already physically fit. You know, I ain't gonna say they already physically fit, but they are somewhat physically fit. And I'm talking about Army leaders. So yes. These are things that makes them a good leader. Of course, you have to be physically fit. The next thing is showing initiative. And another thing is like what I mean by leading by example is someone who's first in and the last out. So they giving that extra effort, you know, putting in that extra effort, leading by example, right? Going that extra mile, doing the things that people are not usually doing or don't want to do, right? That what makes a good Army leader. So the next thing of what makes a good Army leader to me is they give constructive criticism. You know, they not only criticizing you about what you're doing, they're trying to help you become better, right? So that's the difference between constructive criticism and just criticism. You know, constructive criticism is focused on building you up. Just criticism is something that's trying to tear you down. So it's always, you can always give criticism tactfully, you know, but some people don't always do that. That's why you got to have thick skin in the Army, because a lot of people don't know how to give tactical criticism. You know, they don't know how to say things. You know, they don't know how to, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they just don't know how to say things. So that was the second one. They give constructive criticism to try to build you up. The next thing would be they try to push you to be better, right? So they want you to be better. You know what I mean? They not only push you to be better, but they actually want you to become better. So, and what I mean by that, and just two examples is, say I was like, for example, I was in a brigade run when it was Friday. This past Friday, we did a brigade run, and I found myself falling back a little bit. I ain't fall out the run, but I just fell back a little bit. And it was some leaders right there in the back waiting for that, you know, to give me that extra push and say, look, don't stop, keep going. You know, get up there. You know what I mean? This is what leaders do. They push you to become better. And when they see you failing, they look for ways to help you become better, because they want you to become better. Another example is I couldn't pass my PT test. I was a specialist at the time, and I couldn't pass my PT test. And my first sergeant knew I couldn't pass my PT test. So you know what he did? He told everybody to do a dang, I forgot the name of the actual run, but it's a group run where we focus on our conditioning group. So when you see leaders implement things in PT to help you become better, these are good leaders. Uh the next thing what makes a good leader to me is they are subject matter experts in their field. They know what they're doing. Uh they know what they're doing. They know their job. Uh but it's different type of leaders when it come to that, right? Because I know people who they might not know everything when it comes to certain things. They might not know everything, but they still know how to get things done. So that's two different leaders right there. Somebody who might not know, somebody who's technically proficient, and somebody who might not be as technically proficient, but they know how to use their resources to get things done. Meaning they might have access to somebody who knows how to do things. You don't have to actually know everything, but a good leader knows how to go and find it. If you don't know it, know how to know what I mean. So uh and the last thing I got, you guys, far as what is good army leadership, is someone who is eager to teach you something. Someone who's eager to teach you and show you things. So there are good leaders in the army who has an extensive amount of, you know, knowledge about the army, knowledge about just various things, right? Might be NCO yards, riding your NCO yards, getting promoted, things like that. They know these things, and good leaders, they share that information. You know, I know people who withhold information, though that's, what I mean? That's not good. So if you see somebody who's trying to get promoted to E5, trying to get promoted to E6, are you lending that helping hand to help them? Are you asking them, like, have you maxed out on your civilian education? What type of correspondence courses they can take to help them get more promotion points? This is what good leaders do, you guys. They are eager to show you things and eager to teach you. So this is pretty much all. That was pretty much my list of what is good army leadership, and some of the things that I think that makes a good army leader. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments. What's a good army leader to you? Did I miss anything? Did I leave anything out? So that's pretty much all I wanted to get in this video, guys. So this has been another episode of Soulja Talk the podcast. And I'll see you guys in formation.